Alrighty. Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, depending when you see this. Hose is back. Alright, we're back with more Phoenix Wright, the Ace Attorney. Last time we went ahead and continued we after the last trial, we went ahead and looked for more evidence. We were going around, we had Miss Oldbag, and we found Cody again. Cody ran off. But basically, let me short it up even more. We were able to find out some more things about from Cody using persuasion. He was able to tell us more about it, but really, what he told us was nothing good about defending Mr. Will Powers. In fact, Gumshoe heard us and took him away. So pretty much the next person that's coming to the stand is going to be Cody talking about it, and we're gonna be in big trouble. So the next person, the other thing is, we also met a new person, Dee Vasquez. I could be saying the name wrong. I have no idea. She is the producer. She has given us a bunch of clues thus far, and seems to be in the meeting with especially learning for the last trial. She was in the meeting with what you call it? With oh my God, Salmonella, the director. So, right now we have ruled them out as they have nothing to do with this case for now. But we're gonna see what happens. So, yeah. Now about the thing I was talking about end of last episode, it said that in my Streamlabs my mic went weird. So at around like 7 minutes left in the video, my mic spurted out for a slight second. I was about saying something lol. Right before it went, it like kind of like what do we call it? Spark? Oh no, not sparked. I say it like screeched a little. And it's not loud, so thankfully that's good. So I don't hurt your ears. But hopefully that doesn't happen again. Because if it does, that's not good. That means this mic is dying, which hopefully it's not, because it's been with me for a very long time. But yeah, but I guess we'll see, because I might have to make a business expense, and I don't want to do that. We'll see. Seems that mic is fine for now. I don't know why I did that though. That's the first time that's happened ever since I got this mic. So we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. But anyways, let's get started. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer had an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia, but tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what do we have? What do we hope? What hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Not only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio One. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you were innocent, we will prove it, I guarantee it. Leave it to us, and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. Alright. Let's see how this is gonna go. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern, as our witness and a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case. We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Great. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hawkins to the stand. We can't even see him. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Alright. There we go. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness? What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hawkins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness. I mean Cody. I'm having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present. You were at the Global Studios on the day of the, incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer older gentlemen. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is security forbidden in this courtroom. Ugh. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it at all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record. A new digicam. Cody always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw to the day of the incident. Alright, here we go. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't want to catch me. I was going for the studio. I kind of got lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. The camera? He didn't have the camera? Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination, but be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a kid. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Alright, here we go. Alright. I wanted to see steel power. Okay, hold on. It's gotta be the camera. We gotta press him about that one. Wait, what? Why does that button go back? Wait, why for 30 minutes? You had a map and you got lost? You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came out of the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. Totally rocked, but right before my eyes, Okay, how about this? If you had your camera, you mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. But it's not like I have it at all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Alright. You really like the Samurai, huh? Of course I do. I've taped to every show, and I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. Poor dad. Found a map on the internet. Okay. Was that day the first time you've been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple times. I never managed to get through there on the rehearsal day, and that security lady's always yelling. Right. Please continue. Chill, Pops. I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. Alright. I went to the path of the woods off the path so that old lady couldn't catch me. Off the path? Yeah, you know, the path. The studios are in a valley right there. If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. Alright. Did nothing usual happen on their way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by the chance? Oh yeah, Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio. I got kind of lost in the way, though, for about 30 minutes, which how about this? The Steel Samurai. Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. But he opened the gate and went inside. I see. What then? Alright. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy. A person. Kinda tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kinda far away. He's being awfully vague. Of course, the samurai took him down. Pow! What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. I had my camera with me. Okay, what the frick? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and went home. Phoenix, remember he's a child. Alright, what the frick do we do here? Because the kid was there at that cross section right there, but there's nothing this map tells us. I don't think we can present this either. And I don't think we use this. Hold on. I see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. So the old lady wouldn't catch me. Wait, hold on. I was going for the studio. I kinda got lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out of the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow. If I had my camera with me, there would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. What did he say for this again? If you had your camera, you mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing, I see. Was there something I missed? Hold on. Wasn't there a red thing that showed up? Am I dumb? I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. But I saw the blue doors. But guess what happened next? Oh, I'm trying to use my brain. A guy, a person, kind of tall and skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. And he's being awfully vague. Out came the bad guy. Because it didn't happen. It happened in the studio, right? But wait. Hold on. Pierced through the chest by a spear. Time of death. Wait. Wait a minute. You said it wasn't. Wait. Because what he's stating is that he saw the murder, but the monkey head wasn't busted? Wait, where did he say that? Oh, okay, my head's spinning. Sorry, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. There was a time where he said the monk. Is that where I used that? Hold on. When did that kid say that? Hold on. Because this should have happened. Because if he witnessed it, the monkey head should have been down already. No, it's not it. What? 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 Wait. I am confused. What? Is it really the camera? He said, because he said, was he vague? He said, if only I had my camera. Isn't that what he said? If only he had his camera? I'm confused. I've been trying for maybe the past 5 to 6 minutes, trying to figure this out. I am very confused. Let's just see what he has to say. Cody, I was trying to legitimately figure it out, but it was the camera at the last statement. I don't know. I need to read it again. That's why. Here, let me go back. I want to understand what he said. I want to understand. I loaded here. As you can see on the top right, I've been trying some things, but none of them have worked. Or maybe you might have saw it. I don't know. But I just need to. Hold on. What did he say? If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a best shot, I tell you. If I had it. I don't get it. How does that... Okay. Let's just hear what he has to say. Cody, what you just said there seems a little strange. Did you say before that you always bring your digicam whenever you go? Really? Really? Just because he said if I had it, and he said before that he always has it, that's the contradiction. I guess. I guess it was just so simple. When the simplest answers come up, I always over exaggerate. I love it. Anyways, let's continue. I took up most of the fluff, hopefully, so my bad. You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't be lying here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, I was putting the pressure on too much. What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, did you? Uh-oh. Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? So you did have a camera. And did you see this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Okay, now is the time for freaking sure it is the scrapbook, right? It's gotta be the scrapbook. I will tell you now, I'm dumb. That last one was dumb. The last one, I was being a dummy dumb. Then we lock in. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules. All right. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. What the frick am I supposed to salvage here? Alright. Yeah, I had my camera with me. So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, or not even once? No. Okay, then tell me us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. The samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, he's a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see, and what happened next? Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a Steel Samurai kick, and a Samurai punch, Samurai chop, Samurai slip. Something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Wait and see what happens. Yeah, if I press too hard now, the judge might keep me from continuing. I'll sit back and see how the rest of this goes. Think about his accountant seem right. Okay, alright, let's press him further then. Okay, that's not it. Okay, it's this it. It's this it. Alright. We have no other leads right now, other than maybe the scrapbook, but... Let's press him harder. Cody? What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? It got so quiet. I mean, even in my house it got quiet. Yet you missed the most important part. Objection! Oh. What is the meaning of this? The witness had stated what he clearly saw. Objection! You know he as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is, Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order, order. Mr. Wright, how could this be? Could you explain how he must have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer? You have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he have watched the climax of the fight? Show evidence? He couldn't watch it. He was watching something else. It's gotta be the monkey head, right? Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? So yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? It's gotta be the monkey's head, right? He was watching something else? Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Maybe because he was still learning how to do his camera, use his camera? He was watching something else? Because he was looking at something else, probably. Probably? Why would you say probably? What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai fight? Why would you claim he's what he was looking at? Because the thing I'm thinking of is he's trying to figure out how to use the camera so he can get the killing blow. Okay, let's just put the camera. It's got to be because he still trying to figure out the camera, right? Here's see, I knew. Okay, here's the proof. What's that? The camera. The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He was entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that. Correct. Why would Cody be looking elsewhere at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for kicking on little kids? Picking. Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero. Not take a picture. So, okay, I'm glad I got that one. Kind of. Right. Cody, there was one reason why you would have looked away from that fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Yeah, means business. It's gotta be the scrapbook, I'm telling you. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hawkins testify one more time. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? About why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Because welcome to the real world, kid. No photo? Alright, it's gotta be the scrapbook, I'm telling you. Alright. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open on time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. So... anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. No photo? Yeah, you're right, Pops. Alright, let's see what he has to say about that. Pops? Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. Geezer? I'm Mr. Edgeworth, and I guess I'm bearded gentleman. That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're also self-conscious. Okay, off with the kids' gloves. Testify, witness. Testify. Yipes! The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. You did see the beginning of the fight. Yeah. Did you see anything? Was there anything unusual? Well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. There you go. Moving strangely. There we go. So I held my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera was too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground. And the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened, yep. That's all? Yeah. I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got the lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Yes. No, I'll press him. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something out here I can use. Cody? What's up, Cody Hawkins? I know exactly what you did that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hawkins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Oh, there we go. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Are you sure? You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai's victories? Well, you know. Why would I want to take a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon. How can I pick holes on such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt. Alright, it's gotta be the scrapbook. It's gotta be. You can check it. Come on, it's gotta be the scrapbook. Yes! Let's go. Whenever you hear the music stop, the music got it right. Cody? What? Man, every time you say Cody, you find it with something bad. Alright. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands to find a blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody? Did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah! Mr. Wright, what exactly is his album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurais, all taken by Cody Hawkins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? The Steel Samurai has just defeated his adversary. I surely wouldn't expect to see a picture of it in his album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait. Phoenix? I think we're finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are you sure about this? Does he actually... Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell him, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on. Why was there no picture of the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? The Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason. The Steel Samurai did not win. Oh! That's why Cody deleted those photos. Oh. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, am I right, am I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone. Ever! Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable for the Steel Samurai could have been defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order? I will have order. Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Whee! Uh-oh. No, he's crying. GG. Mia, get over there. Maybe you can fix him. Cody? That day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Wait, what? Steel Samurai fell down and he didn't move? What? Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. What? Okay, what's going on? Alright. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we have all made a serious error. Whatever. An error. What's this all about? Hammer with the victim. Was the victim. Still Samurai was the victim? The Steel Samurai himself? If you understand what really happened, it's quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. So he wore the costume? Order. So the Steel Samurai in this photo. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was presented at the action scene run-through that morning. And so he would know he would be cramping. Or he broke his leg or whatever, he had an injury, yeah. Thus he obviously knew about it, yeah, see? Okay. But wait, wouldn't Mr. Hammer have gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Ms. Oldbag said in her testimony. So maybe... was he trying to off of WP? On the day of the old murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He had already gotten to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai's costume. So maybe it was somebody trying to off of WP, thought he was in the costume, and then okay, I see. So it's somebody who detests Will Powers. All right. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digicam. What? Okay, out with it. What do you got? What? Alright, come on. Show us. No way, not if you're gonna act like, look at me like that. No. Here, this is it. Okay, this is Steel Samurai in front of Studio 2. Wait, Studio 2. Studio 2 is the one with the trailer, right? Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia? What? Look at the photo one more time. That's it, Phoenix. The photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. It has to be the two. Right? What? Your Honor, may I see the photo one more time? Certainly. I do not see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. It's the two. Find the inconsistency. It's the number 2. It's gotta be. Up there. Take that! Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on the gate? Yay! I got one. Stop. The number. Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ugh. I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. Alright. This body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken in the time of the murder? It did not say 1 on the date and the photo. Your Honor, here's the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. number dos. Alright. Here, at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate of the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. I find it very significant. I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2 because the path was blocked. The path to the trailer was blocked, which means there's nobody that can go inside Studio 2 to see what happened. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony. Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Alright, so now it's either Salmonella or D. Vasquez. Because I guess in the trailer it was all of Hammer's pictures, right? So somebody there must really like him. As you recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez, I really hope I'm saying that right, were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. That person, that the security guard was Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Seal Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. Alright. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting that he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Well, do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. The sleeping pills. I have proof. The sleeping pills. You do? You do, Mr. Wright. Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. It's the sleeping pills. Here we go. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee room. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Alright. Wait a moment. The bottle does raise some suspicion, yes. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle, yeah. An idea. Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's, if my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hawkins' testimony was revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did not have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? It's literally probably the easiest answer to ask is because Hammer was falling off. You know, he's falling off. He's not, he's not in the spotlight anymore. He's now a side character villain getting beat up every time. He wants the attention, so he pretends to be Steel Samurai, wants the costume. That's the easiest answer. I mean, I guess, right? Also, who killed him and why? There you go. That's the main question. Why would they kill him? Again, it's probably somebody has an obsession with hammers and they wanted him to be, you know, like the protagonist, but he was in place as the villain, so they want to off Will Powers. Right? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework, Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well, it's quite yeah, he's tired. October 19th. Almost 3 o'clock. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Ha. Maybe I should take a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? No, of course we're kidding. You sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, you have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Nice, and we got through 2 episodes. Awesome. Or I guess no, it was 1 episode. Anyways, let's do some investigating. We still got time. And plus, I have to also make up for the time I was like looking for an answer. So, hey, not bad. I did better. I did better at the latter half. That stupid camera question killed me though. October 19, almost 4 o'clock. So 2 hours later. That was a close one. Huh, Mia? It's Maya now, isn't it? Because we're not in danger anymore. Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. See, okay, I thought so. Because they're not in peril anymore. Maya. So what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Does she know that she's getting possessed by Maya? Mia? Fuck. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow. Good morning, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? It's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed up the whole process. So under the system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. I thought we could maybe ask her about Mia. Does she know? I'm sure she does. Alright, let's head to the studio. Hello there. Because she likes Will Powers, the Steel Samurai. Penny also does. Cody does. I think the director is, which again only leads one person. The most suspicious here. Right? Alright. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think our guard's down. Yeah. I bet we can even eat those donuts in the guard station if you wanted. You eat, you die. Phew, she's alive. What happened? You good? Producer Vasquez. I was wondering about D. Vasquez. Vasquez? D. Vasquez? Vasquez? Squez? D. Vanquish? Is that say de-vanquish? De-vanquish? Is that what it's saying? I don't know. I'll still call her Vasquez because I don't know I don't know how to pronounce that. The producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs. The studio bigwigs love her, so she's always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Director Manila. Can I ask you about Sal Manila, the director? Sal, he's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez, Vasquez, whatever, tells him to do. Tells him. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Great. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Best not to know. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No. No, it doesn't, Maya. It's Maya. Right now. About Mr. Hammer. I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Big ol' Hammer. You don't drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. Listen to me, whippersnapper. My old Hammer would never do such. Oh, sorry. It was Hammer. There's no way she would do it, though. I don't know. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Okay. He's good to play. Is Cody here? Nope. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one more time. This trial will be over and filmed by tomorrow. You can see them film later. I guess. This is where you found the bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there are any other clues lying around. Yeah! Gumshoe. No. No touching. Eee! Okay. Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack. I guess it could be a little dramatic at times. Is that how you say that? I suppose it's an actor in me. Oh, damn it! Yeah, I wish we had logs. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. The plate. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills? How? For a thorough examination, I brought the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, wait, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Found in the employee area. On it are traces of sleeping pills and a large bone. The investigation. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Prosecutor Edgeworth. How's Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. He's going through it. The fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups. Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? On the bottle, sleeping pills. Oh, the bottle. Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Found in the table in the employee area, bears Jack Hammer's fingerprints. Okay, very good. Let's go into the dressing room. Alright. Empty dressing room like this are kind of lonely, aren't they? I'm sure Mr. Powers will be back soon. He'll be fine. Yeah. There are some regular season... Well, we can pretty sure WP was taking a nap here now. It's completely empty. I can feel Maya's presence burning into the back of my neck. Okay, let's go to the other studios. God dang it. Okay, what happens if I show her this? Miss Oldbag, what do you think of this? I'm not in the mood for. Okay. Shit. Frick you. Anyways, Studio 1. Alright. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from there to go to Studio 2. Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him. Like the director or the producer? Maybe. Well, look who it is. Alright, but if she is the murderer, why would she tell us all this evidence? Maybe she was trying to give us evidence so they wouldn't suspect her? Or she was trying to create an alibi for that nobody in this trailer could have done it. But now now we contradict her now. So now let's see what she's gonna act. Yeah, she was trying to cover it up, but it didn't work. Now we suspect everybody in the trailer, which is opposite of what she wanted. Alright. Hey Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Because if it is Vanquish, well. If it's supposed to be a play on words off that. Hello. Hello. No, okay, so it was hello, Hello. Hi, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Mr. Hammer. Excuse me. Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh, dear. Will Powers. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My Fae blood speaks to me. I know it. Oh, dear. Director Manila. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh dear. Okay. Alright, so Manila's in here, right? Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. I swear, something's in the trash can. Nothing in there. This is where they had the meeting. There are documents and papers scattered around. Looks like they were designing a set to use the... What the hell do samurais sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god. The movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammers was always a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing samurai stars. What's next? Ninja ballet? Okay, looks like there's nothing here. Okay. So, what do we do now? Oh, what's up? Will Powers is here now. Okay. Mr. Wright, you did very well today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And could you not wipe that grin off your face? And could you wipe that weird grin? Grin? Hey, WP, only one day left. Let's make a count. Yes, though there's not really anything I could do to help. Haha, I'm not really sure that what I could do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Dr. Vasquez, could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer. She is well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why's that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Come on, you should tell us. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows this name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call though. Whenever he says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. That's crazy. This guy is Phoenix. You're something with this guy, huh? I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he stopped dropping off the face. But then he just dropped off the space of the Earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started this business. And he just stopped talking, taking a big role. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to the sequel of Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it. That was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago. Okay. Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that. Whatever it is. Okay. Okay, what do we do now? Let's see, color, okay. Huh? It's so normal. Okay, they didn't say anything else other than the last time. Oh, hello, Penny. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore. So, what? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? No! I don't ever know how to say that. Mr. Hammer. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes. On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. There's no way. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then. What? What? The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vinquez, whatever. The producer had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'll do anything, she said. Apparently. What? Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt. You know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? Last episode. What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammers also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Weird. Alright. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio's bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet. You understand? How can they do that? How about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. I guess. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Oh yes, this is from the Samurai scrapbook. Wow. And this is? A fan collected all these photographs. The kids loved the Steel Samurai. The show did what shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand the better than anyone. You're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this incident 5 years ago. Okay. 5 years ago. Can you tell us what happened? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammers' fault. What? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss maybe this guy, right? Maybe Hammers admired him, and then Vasquez made it a way so that Hammers would take the fall for that guy. And now it happens again. Will Powers admires Hammers, then WP will be framed for his murder. Boom! That's it, isn't it? The producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. Well, there you go. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do? But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. Do you know who knows more about this? Miss Oldback. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Interesting. Alright, but that is going to do it for this episode. So I guess I did not finish this trial by the end of this session, so oops. But thank you guys for watching. Good night, good evening, or good morning, depending on when you see this. I'll see you guys next time as we continue. For sure, this should be the end of the trial now. We're going to talk to Miss Oldback and get more dirt, and I'm sure it's going to be Miss Vasquez, or Vanquish. I'm sure it's a play on Vanquish, but we'll see. But I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye for now. Ooh, yeah. Bye-bye.